Hello, online crew. How's it going today? I'm going to share my screen with you today and review somebody's personal profile. So did I choose you? Don't know. We'll find that out in a moment. But welcome, guys. This is really helpful to a lot of people. When I share my screen, I choose somebody's profile or business page. Business page I'm doing next week. So make sure you join me next week for a business page review. I was going to do that today in the personal profile yesterday, but we had a special training yesterday with all my special guests regarding a whole lot of ideas for content creation for your social media. So if you missed yesterday's live, make sure you just scroll down the page and check out yesterday's training. Now, I do need to apologize for those of you in our social media group. My bad. The training yesterday was meant to go live in both places, and one of our awesome VIPs that was on the training yesterday shared it into the group, but I forgot I had pending posts on. So I just sat there until I could approve it, and I didn't realize I had that on. So even though she shared it, it wasn't live. So apologies to those of you in the social media group that were waiting for that training, and it's like, where is it? Hopefully you came and found us on my business page, but it is shared in the group. It was shared afterwards. My bad. But if we haven't met before, my name is Helen Martin. I'm your online crew captain, and I am just what that means is that I'm of service to you guys. I am here to help you learn, different social media strategies and techniques to help attract people to you, basically. That's what I do. My first video of the week is always something to do with personal development, personal training, as it will be next week. And the video after that is where I will review a business page. So if that is something that you are doing on a business page, you want to definitely sort of turn up next week. So I think that's all I needed to remind you of. How are you guys? Is everyone well? Who have we got here? We've got Beth, we've got Crystal, we've got Cherie, we've got Karen. Karen's still awake. Karen's in the UK. Good to see you guys in all these little emojis. If you don't know what they are, the palm tree represents our community. The fish represents our free group, which some of you may be watching from, Social Media Strategies for Home Business Owners. If you're not in the group, get in the group. It's completely free. The cruise ship is for my online crew coaching community, which coaching community members, if you missed my part 1 training of recruiting yesterday, go and catch that training. Go into the group, the replay's there. Make sure you catch that training. If you want to join the group, you can join for $1. Just go to helenmartinonline.com and you'll see the information there. The anchor means somebody's a live member, and the wave means that you're in my special VIP group, and I work with them really closely over a 6-month period on their businesses. Okay, we've got Olive, we've got Donna, we've got Yvette. Great. Good to see you guys all jumping on. So let me get into it because I do have a call with my network marketing team in just less than 30 minutes. So I'm going to share my screen now. I'm not sure if this person is on live yet. So if you know this person, you might want to tag them into this training so they can pick up the review. Now, before I share my screen and critique this person's page, I just want to back up for a second and talk about personal profiles. Okay, 1, it's against Facebook policy to completely push your business on your personal profile. Yeah, I know you see a lot of people do it. I know you see your leaders do it. But if you're newer to the industry, just don't risk it, okay? You can get your personal profile shut down. It's happening a lot more than it used to, where Facebook is doing that when they see that you are pushing. Like you've got, posts up about your company name and pictures of products with prices on it and a special and stuff like that. It's quite clear that you're pushing a business on a personal profile, and you're not allowed to do that, okay? But we can create curiosity and intrigue and build influence in your particular niche on a personal profile. And those of you on a business page and in a group, do not underestimate your personal profile, because that's where you communicate from. When people get into your messenger, maybe they're in your business page messenger, but you message a lot from your personal profile. When you're in groups and things like that, you are messaging from your personal profile. So don't underestimate the power of your personal profile. I've talked about this a lot just recently. Would you join you by your personal profile? Are there any clues or hints as to what you do? If you're building a business online, does anybody know it? Is there anything indicating? Just a simple post like yesterday. I started my day at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's winter here in Australia, so I sat in front of the fire. I was just getting the fire going before I started the webinar that I was about to host, and I put a picture up on my personal profile just saying, up and at 'em early, the online world never sleeps. I'm always giving clues on my personal profile that I'm in the online world. I build businesses online. I'm more of a business person than a product person. You'll see that from my personal profile. But there's always little clues if you go and scan my personal profile. What are people seeing of you? If you've got a product-based business, is there any kind of curiosity there of what you do? Is it health and wellness? Is it weight loss? Is it beauty? Is it skincare? Is it travel? Is it insurance? Is there any hints on your personal profile for what you do? You can absolutely create curiosity and intrigue, and you should. If people are winning in your business, share it on your personal profile. If exciting things are happening in your company, share it on your personal profile. Just do it through intrigue and curiosity, and not blatant sort of selling or posts like, I'm looking for 5 people to join my team, whatever, or I'm almost at my sales capacity near the end of the month. I just need one more person to buy for me to get gross. Hate that stuff. Okay. It's not about you. It's about other people. So let people know who you are. So that's just a little bit of a background. Okay. You with me? You following along? So here we go. I'm going to share my screen and pull up this person's profile. So if they are not on, if you haven't seen them on, tag them, let them know what I'm doing here. But if I haven't chosen you, learn from this process, guys. Learn from what I'm saying here. Okay, share. All right, here we go. Hero, are you on? If you're not on, somebody tag her. Let me I just got to check my screen, guys. Sorry, when I share my screen, I lose all your comments. I can't see if the screen is, so I'm just checking. Okay, cool. Thank you, Crystal. I'm getting there. Oh, the stitches are annoying me. I had one stitch that came loose, and the stitch was like that far out of my mouth. I had to cut it off. So I'm still healing, but getting there, Crystal. Thank you very much. Okay, so Hero, if she's not on, somebody please tag her. So let's have a look at Hero's, this is personal profile, remember. Don't underestimate your personal profile. It's taken me a long time to work out that, guys. If you haven't listened to me before, corporate world, suits every day, general manager, managing staff, lobbying politicians, mainly a man's world, round board tables, all men, that kind of environment. I came on social media. That was who I was. That was just who I was. It was like I was that corporate person. I was the suit coming on social media. Doesn't work, guys. People need to see you, the real or authentic you. You got to let the walls down. You got to let people know what you're doing. If you're building in a group, great. Have clues on your personal profile. If you're building on a business page, great. Have clues on your personal profile. You're not two different people, nor am I. Okay, so I do all of this, but I'm building a network marketing team globally around the world. I've got a meeting with them in 20 minutes. Don't be shy about that kind of stuff. Okay, just don't be spammy about it. No one wants to. Everybody loves to buy. They just don't like to be sold to. Okay, so up your skill. That's why you're here. Up your skill. Okay, so love the banner. Okay, so Hero's done this really well. This is a good example. Okay, good, nice, clear photo of her on her banner. Hi, I'm Hero. Live life to the fullest. Follow your dreams. Don't let anything stop you. Okay, and a nice photo in her profile picture there as well. For those of you that don't have a clear, nice, smiley profile picture, make sure you change that, because this little thing, people. Harley, no time for that. Harley's barking at something. Sorry, guys. That's what you interact with when you're in groups, when you're in Messenger. People are looking at your picture before they're looking at your name. So if your picture has got your whole family in it, like there's 5 of you or something like that, nobody can even see you. If it's a picture of your dog, change it, put you back in there. This is your brand. This is you. If you want to grow your business on social I love it when I talk too fast. If you would like to grow your business on social media, if that's one of your goals, you have to have a nice, clear picture of yourself. Okay, so Hero's done that really well. I'm just going to lose you guys for a moment and look at, this is really important. I just want to check in. I'm going to look at Hero's thingy page on my phone, because you want to make sure, I didn't check this before. So here's something for you to think about, Hero. And there is room. Okay, so if you look at Hero's banner on a mobile phone, and honestly, guys, 98% of people are on mobile phone. So you can have this amazing banner, but if it's not optimized for mobile view, this is what happens. Your head gets cut off. I don't even know if you can see that, guys. Your head gets cut off, the wording gets cut off. So in Hero's case, half her face, well, a little bit of her face is cut off, and her wording is cut off half. So what I would recommend to Hero is to move Hi, I'm Hero up a little bit. There's still room to bring that wording over a bit, maybe reduce the font a little bit. She's got room to bring over her picture enough where it's not going to cut off anything. So that would be a recommendation for Hero, is to make it fit mobile view, because this is where everyone is. They're not here on the computer. They're on mobile. So optimize for mobile view. Now, where am I? Where's my live? There I am. Okay, you following along, guys? You still with me? Oops, volume down. Okay, so that's really good. I like it. Some of you, and I like the background picture. Some of you use background pictures which are so busy that they distract from who you are. They distract from your name. They distract from your message. Some of you with groups and business pages, that can be relevant to as well. So nice subtle colors, grays and blues, even like the picture on her dress there kind of matches in with the colors of the ocean and the clouds. So I quite like that. We just got to squish it in a little bit to make it fit mobile view. So what is she telling me about her? She's a mum. Okay. Jury's out about that, guys. If you want to attract more people to you, people don't necessarily care if you're a mum or not, or an empty nester. Like, I know people label themselves in these ways, but this is prime real estate. Prime real estate. So if part of your brand is helping mums, maybe you say that you're a mum, because that's, what you talk most about is who you would attract to you. Okay, so maybe you want to attract other mums to you. So maybe we'll keep it there. Empty nester is not going to help really anybody else follow Hero more than if she didn't have it there. So probably not relevant. Entrepreneur, yeah, keep that there. Helping networkers how to attract perfect prospects. Okay, so there's kind of a business element here. She's helping networkers how to attract perfect prospects. So that is a clue as to what she does. So I would expect from here on in to see something maybe about that, although she's probably got a business page, and oh, looky here, great job, Hero. We have a link to her business page, which is talking about I share online marketing strategy and tips with home entrepreneurs, small business owners and networkers, okay, without bugging family and friends. So there is a business page that relates to that. So that's a good thing. Okay, I've got a link to her business page. So if I'm curious and I'm poking around and I'm stalking, which hopefully you heard my recent video on Are You Stalkable this week. If you didn't, go back and watch that video. Very, very important. So that's good. But I would still expect to see hints of that on her personal profile, because it's a large part of obviously what she does if she's got a business page. Okay, so we would want to do what I call blend. So what are you doing, guys? What are you selling? Reverse engineer that. What's your company? What's your product base? What's your business? I know Hero is building a business online. I know she also has an online presence here where she's helping others find leads and prospects online. Okay, that's good. I also know that Hero is in a health and wellness company. But there's nothing about here about that. That's not necessarily that important if she's leading with business. But I would expect to see something here about either the online world or attracting perfect prospects, or just in a blending way. So blend in what you want people to know about you. If you want to build a business on social media, there have to be some kind of clues on your personal profile. Otherwise, what's the reason that somebody would go and start to follow you? Even if I just done a great interview on my business page with such and such, go over to my business page and watch that, even if that's all it is, but it's a clue. and the right people will find themselves to, whatever you're doing business-wise, okay? So the first thing I see is more than 24 hours ago. This is in my time frame, if that's confusing you. So that's not too bad, but it is something recent. So what I recommend on a personal profile is once a day, or if you've got something that's getting great engagement, let it ride for a couple of days. Even 3 days if it's getting lots of engagement. But watch your post, see how much engagement it got. If it got a little bit of engagement, you should post again within 24 hours. If it got, lots of engagement, let it roll. Okay, so let's see what's happened here. Hero's got an engagement post. Great idea on your personal profile. So this is a good thing. Okay, so she's posted only 24 hours ago or thereabouts in my time zone, that time is. Okay, so that's a good thing. She's got an engagement post. That's a good thing. She's used that from my coaching community. Good girl. Heroes in my coaching community. But not all engagement posts work. Some do, some don't. Okay, so let's have a look what happened with this one. We've got 3 comments. Okay, so Hero potentially would have wanted to post again by now, because that wasn't necessarily a very successful one with comments. Okay, some do, some don't. Depends what time you post it. Depends what the question is. It's trial and error. Okay, so we've got an engagement post. So good idea. She's going live. Great. Okay, so we've gone from May 30th to yesterday. We've gone from May 30th to yesterday in my part of the world was the 4th. So we've gone 30th, 31st, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Like 6 days in between posts. That's too long on a personal profile. So I would encourage Hero to post a little bit more, okay? So she's going live. Awesome. On her personal profile too. Awesome. We've got a really curiosity based sort of heading here. How to cut a pineapple without a knife. So that's a really good, it's like, what do you mean? This will intrigue people to watch it. Because how the hell do you cut a pineapple without a knife? Like, it's intriguing. It's only 4 minutes long. It's quick to watch if people are coming across the replay. So this is really good. And she's going live. She's showing her face. Okay. For what purpose? Doesn't really matter. She's going live. Okay. So I'm not sure how you cut a pineapple without a knife. So I think I know the process to that. But yeah, see, live, 39 comments. Okay, engagement post, 3 comments. Cha-ching, who's not going live? And if you're going live more on business pages or groups because you've got them, no problem. Can you blend any of those lives? Like, are there any lives that are less business related that you could share back to your personal profile just out of interest so they know that you are going live? Okay, so now we're back to, 3 days before that, another engagement post. So those engagement posts are... maybe about a week apart. So that's a good. We don't want engagement posts more than really once a week, because then people will stop engaging. It's overdone a little bit. So there's probably, something missing here really in content. So we've got engagement post, live engagement post. So when I'm scrolling, I'm seeing 2 engagement posts very close together, irrespective of date, because there's nothing in between. So that's where I'd say to Hero, post a little bit more often, so we can have a little bit more content between your engagement posts, because engagement posts, if you do it, if that's what people see when they scroll, they can be overdone and people will stop responding. Okay, engagement posts are fantastic, even not being business related, because you're getting connections, you're getting people to comment. You can comment back, you can ask them a question, start a conversation. You can go to Messenger and say, oh, I love the comment that you put on my page. How are you? How's life in your part of the world? Has COVID affected you? What's going on? Haven't heard from you for ages. Love engagement posts. I have done for you engagement posts every single week in the coaching community, so you don't have to think about it. Okay. And, good graphics like the backgrounds. That's really good. 67 comments. Okay, we've got a winner here. We'll definitely let this one ride for a couple of days or 3 days. Now, some of those comments are probably her comments back and forth, but the algorithm loves this. Look at all these words and look at her words back. We're having a conversation here. Look, I'm not even reading what it even says, but Brenda's commented, Hero's gone back. Brenda's comment, look at all of this. Oh my gosh. Facebook would love that. There is no secret to the reason that this engagement is through the roof, because Hero ended up having a conversation, and look at these number of characters. Facebook is tracking the number of characters, the conversation. The more conversations that you have on social media, the more organic reach that they will give you. This is no accident here that this one is taken off. Okay, awesome. Okay, so Alive. Oh, she's disappointed. Might be intriguing. I found out that my story post about day 2 of a 30-day miracle morning challenge did not upload this morning. Maybe it's because does anyone have that kind of problem before? I tried to put this short video on the story this morning, so it might have attracted attention because she's got the headline there. I'm disappointed. That might be intriguing. So this one was May 27. May 25, so a couple of days. So all up, Hero is posting quite regularly, but there was some days there where there was nothing there that she's got the opportunity to post. But nah, hey, we're back to another engagement post. So this is probably overdone as far as engagement posts, because there's nothing else in between. Now, what would be good to see, Hero, is other than a live, because there are some people that won't watch live videos, like a selfie of you, Hero, with some thoughts or something to say. So we've got live videos and engagement posts so far for the most part. We want to vary your content a little bit and have a bit more in there than just lives and engagement posts. I'm not sure if this format's going to continue, but let's have a look. So this is another one that I did from the coaching community. So well done for using those. We've got 4 comments. Okay, so we would want to, so May 23, and when was this one? May 25, because that only got 4 comments, there's nothing to drive the algorithm. So there's essentially not much happening on your page for a couple of days. We want to up that. Okay, so throw in a selfie of something that you're doing, or a cat or a dog, or a story-based post, a curiosity-based post about what you're up to. So what have I learned from Hero so far? Let's just recap that. So you don't learn anything from anyone from engagement posts. Just check in with that, guys. So I'm not learning anything from Hero, although I'm getting the opportunity to engage with her. Make sense? Okay, so engagement posts serve their purpose, but when they're a bit overdone, it's not helping me learn, much about Hero. So we've seen a pineapple video, so that's interesting. It still doesn't tell me much about her. Another engagement post, I'm not learning about her. Okay, she's in a challenge, she's disappointed. I'm still not learning about her passions and interests and things like that. Another engagement post, I've just talked about that. Now we've got another live. Take 2, I have a confession to make. So it might be intriguing for people to watch that because of the headline, because people are like, oh, what's she talking about? But now we're back to another live with nothing else in between. So we've got this pattern of engagement post live, engagement post live, engagement post live, and there's nothing much else in between. So you want to mix up your content. People want to see photos of you guys. I think did I mention this yesterday or the day before? Somewhere. But when I'm reviewing students' pages like this, and they put a photograph of like a selfie of some sort, like I did in front of the fire yesterday. I mean, there wasn't heaps of comments, but it still drew comments pretty much straight away. People want to see you, okay? They're not always necessarily in live video. Okay, so not sure what's that about. Reasonable engagement, 6, 7, 8 comments, or 8 interactions, 12 comments. So obviously something went with her live there. So we've got May 20, May 22, May 22. So okay, reasonable time frame. And then she was in the last challenge I was in. So announcing that. Do you eat mango green or do you wait till it ripens? So we got 20 comments out of that. So good engagement. So Hero's going for engagement type comments. So that's good. Okay. But here's another then engagement post. Where are you, Hero? So far, I haven't learnt much about you. Now, if I scroll down, I know you participated in the video challenge. Now, oh, this is more interesting. How was your month of April? And Facebook can provide this for you. So what this tells me is Hero is probably quite active in stories. This is great. Okay, Hero's really into running. I can't tell that from her timeline. Okay, what else can I learn about her? Happy Easter, she's smiley, she's being silly. She's running again. She's running again. Second shot. Like, I'm learning more about Hero in just these few seconds here. So maybe some of the things you put on your stories, Hero, maybe bring that into your news feed. So I can see this stuff about, this is more interesting to me than anything else above it. So put some of those things. They're funny. Look at you. This is more interesting for me to look at. Does this make sense to you guys that are listening live? Is that not more interesting for you to see what she's up to and smiling and she's happy and there's a huge personality behind Hero, which I'm seeing here, but I haven't necessarily seen in the news feed so far. But people don't scroll that much, guys. If somebody's going to check you out, remember my video a couple of days ago or so, are you stalk worthy? Like, you know, what's interesting, if I scroll a little bit, engagement post, live video, don't have time for live video, you know, sitting in a waiting room somewhere, haven't got the sound on, scroll. Like, you want some of this stuff on the news feed. Okay, I have to say this, you are one in a melon. I want to say thank you for the online crew video challenge. So about the video challenge now, I know when I scroll down, this is all going to be live video, because she participated in the challenge. So kudos to Hero for getting her face out there, for sharing. She would, because of the content that I give you guys in the video challenge, she would have been sharing more about herself in this process. But what's in between? If I don't watch live video, okay, here's one. Hello, everyone. I assure you first, everything is fine with me. Very personal reasons for this post. Okay, so I'm not sure what this is. I'm sad, of course, in the hardest times of your life, you realize your real family, friends, and people appreciate you. So I'm not sure what this is, but I would, okay. Now I look at those who have time to read this post until the end. Cancer, okay, in honor of a cancer. Okay, so this is one of those posts that you copy and paste, and, you know, it's a viral post. We got 13 comments. They're okay, guys, but don't do this too often because Facebook knows it's not original content. Facebook is looking for your original content. These kind of copy and paste ones, the algorithm knows that it's not your original piece of content, but it's an amazing message. And so I wouldn't say not share it. Just don't get caught up with it all the time, because it's not necessarily your original content. But I believe in that. I think it's a good post. It's honoring, you know, cancer and everything to do with cancer. But just so you know, those copy and paste posts, it's somebody wanted to start something viral and it works. Okay. So just a couple of more things before I have to jump off. So my biggest feedback to Hero was, while you're doing a video challenge, don't forget to post other content in between. Now, unless I'm watching her videos, I haven't really learned much about Hero. I've learned nothing about what she said she does. Helping networkers how to attract perfect prospects. There's nothing here that indicates she's an online business. She's helping people with attraction marketing. Nothing. I also know Hero is in a health and wellness business, and there's nothing here to have any kind of clues that's there's no post saying, you know, these are the things that I do, or this is my story, or, you know, all those kind of things. There's nothing here to lead me to her business if she wants to grow on social media from her personal profile. Does that make sense? So what I would recommend to Hero is having some written posts with a selfie. She's got a beautiful smile, and sharing some more curiosity-based posts about building online, you know, helping networkers. What do you help people with? If you also help people get healthier, sleep more, lose weight, whatever it is, have different curiosity posts about that built into your personal profile so people know what you do and know how you can help them. If people don't know how you can help them, because you've got no content about it, it's going to be difficult to build your business. And I know we're not building our businesses from our personal profile, but you definitely want clues. Okay. Now, I could keep talking, but I'm going to leave it there because I got 1 minute to get on a Zoom call with my network marketing team. So for those of you listening, I'll go back to the comments later. Was that helpful? Give me your feedback. Maybe there's something you took from that might help you create different types of content on your personal profile. So thank you for being with me today. It's my last live of the week, so have an awesome weekend. Make sure you join me next week because I will be reviewing somebody's business page. If you've got a business page and you want that reviewed, you want to put your hat in the ring to have that reviewed, put business page review in the comments section and I'll put your name in the hat to choose one for next week. Okay. So, I'll stop sharing here and just come back to you for a second. So thanks for being here with me today, guys. Have an amazing weekend and I will catch you next week. Bye.